everyone, and welcome back to Allthemod 6. We're back on the server, a few people on at the moment. In the last episode, we obviously automated a bunch of stuff here, as you can see already. This guy creates aura. If I were to, and I can show it off because it shouldn't be the end of the world, but if I grab some ender pearls, I can chuck them in here, and you'll see this magic begin. So, well, yeah, okay, we can see a bit of it work. What happens is, obviously, these dispensers dispense ender pearls onto each of these sides in an order. Now, currently it's not working because we have too much aura. It's essentially, it's stopped itself, right? It's like, no, I can't generate any. We can hook it up with a little bit more work to not be outputting ender pearls when it's not working. But it doesn't really matter. We have enough ender pearls and we have enough aura, so it's like, we're in a bit of a win-win at the moment, so it's fine. We can ignore it. In terms of other stuff, over here we set up a gold leaf automation doohickey. So, what happens here, I've got two of them stacked up to show the, I guess, expandability. But what happens here is, where are we? A block placer places down a leaf. The item user uses the brilliant fiber on it. Then this observer watches the entire time. And it waits, and this guy counts until it gets to 5. Once it gets to 5, that's when the leaf is fully a golden leaf. So it's one of these golden leaves. And it can then drop a golden leaf from the golden leaves, and then this redstone gets applied. So what that does is it'll break it, obviously. It gets item collected down there, and then after a little bit of a delay, the block placer places another leaf, and the cycle continues. It is quite beautiful to see. So yeah, this system works, and to prove that it works, in the last episode we had 432. I waited, and I witnessed us get 433. It did take a little while, but we can see now after... It's been a day. I'm not sure whether the chunks were chunk loaded, whether someone walked through my claim and chunk loaded and stuff, but we do have more. If I go gold leaf, we currently have 505, so we've gotten a decent amount. We got like, what, 70. So we can also see during this video, I guess, if it changes much, so we can keep an eye on it. Okay, that was pretty much it. We also did a few other things, like we automated the altars. That was as simple as just entangling some blocks. And we also added, I believe over in this area, a builder over here that actually grabs all the leaves and it silk touches them. And it grabs the leaves just above where the saplings are and gets all of them. So yeah, that's cool as well. As you can see right there, and then the log is left to the actual harvester like that. Okay, beautiful. Okay, what else is there? What else is there? Well, this episode, my current plan, I don't know if anything changes. If something does change, it might be different in the thumbnail or something, but I want to do a cleanup, okay? And for a number of reasons. One is, I mean, I kind of just want to do a cleanup. The other reason is, if we go over to our suggestion board, we already had island cleanup. So this is like some of the old setups we have that either are decommissioned at the moment or not being used. But as you can see, there's a horribly scary suggestion here that says, organize your base. And it's in a framed sign, which is a little bit thicker. And I guess you can put any sort of, background block you want. Framed sign, organize your base. Okay, organize my base. You know what? We're going to do it. Now, I'm not entirely sure what organize my base means. I'll be honest. What does that mean? Does that mean, I don't really know. Oh, God, that didn't really work. So the frame signs don't really work as well as the normal signs do with this. That's, you know what? That's fine. That can stay there. By the way, what magic have we not touched yet? We might be done with this. We might not be done, but I've touched them all. We've done Airs Magica. We did, I'm pretty sure. We did Mahau in the previous episode. We did Mana and Artifice earlier. Blood Magic and Sai. I'd say that's completed. Let me know if you want to see more from any of those, because that's pretty good. And we also did Nature's Aura, which I would say is another magic mod. Okay, so yeah. Island cleanup, or organizing my island. I'm going to say what that will consist of is simple things like building a path through here, connecting up this stuff. That'll be something simple. Then over here, what I want to do is actually build like a floor beneath this stuff. Some of these contraptions we might even move. Because, for example, like this one, oh no, this is perfectly in a chunk, but then this over here, it's not. And I mean, if we know that we can copy and paste this. It should be movable, so like we should be able to tidy it up a bit. I mean, this in and of itself is too close to like the altar here. There's lots of small things like that we could do with changing. Realistically, I could probably just move the altar, you know what I mean, instead of moving this that's already set up. But yeah, we've got some stuff to do. There's also like Over here, I might want to build like a frame around it. Now, there's a big question, which is what blocks do I use? The reason why I haven't just started building yet is for this reason. Wait, where am I going? Yes, this way, where the bees are. And the reason why I say that is because some things might end up looking like this, which it might not look bad, but I don't know if it looks good. The honeycomb blocks with the twilight oak. And then some other times it might look more like this, where we have just, stone bricks and oak logs. Obviously, because we're playing modded, there are a lot of blocks that you can have. So it's kind of rough, and I don't really know what to do. I don't really know what to do. I say we get started, though. Okay? I'm going to say we get started. The first thing I want to do is fix up this pond. This, lake we have from Mahau. Now, what I'm thinking we do, it's a bit rough, because obviously it's meant to be a lake. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lake or a pond or something like that. So it's going to feel weird to take the dirt away, but I think we need to take the dirt away. I think if we surround the edge with, I don't know if a log would work or something. And, yeah, I really don't know what type of block. I would love to use more sort of, more of these, whitey blocks, bone blocks or marble and stuff, but I feel like it can be overdone. There's lots of marble blocks you find out and about. Oh, you know what? I reckon we go for mossy. Possibly mossy cobblestone. That's potentially what we do, so I'll bookmark that. But I imagine there's also mossy stone bricks, right? One would imagine. Surely if they've somehow got mossy cobbles, then they would have mossy stone bricks. But these are the stone bricks up here, obviously, and they're not really next to any mossy bricks. So we might have to go with the cobble, which might not necessarily... Oh, wait, was this it? Yeah, here... No, that's cobblestone. Okay, I'm going crazy. But yeah, okay. I'm going to try and do that. So, mossy cobble. Is that a thing? Oh, apparently it is. Is that a vanilla thing? Yeah, it is. You know what? That makes sense. Yeah. You know what? Mossy stone bricks might not even exist, now that I think about it. Interesting. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm going to grab this chisel. I'm going to chisel up some of this cobblestone for what do you call it? Trim around here. Now, obviously, there's a lot of options. There's certain things we could do. The problem is some of these connect. And the question is, do we want ones that connect? Possibly. Mossy cobblestone cracked bricks. Or I could go for encased bricks. And I'll show you what this would look like, I believe. What I probably want to do as well is I probably want to use the exchanging gadget just because it'll be a little bit easier, I think. Let's see. Let's see if these connect. If the server... I guess we're lagging a little bit. Yeah, man, this is... It should not be taking that long. Are these going to connect? Yeah, they connect. So I'm going to do a trim of this all the way around. I don't know why that... Why? What? You know what? It's fine. Don't stress it, guys. I'll sort this out. I'll tell you what. I'll be back with the trim around this. Okay, already, might I say, I feel like this is a massive improvement. I could probably just leave it like this, possibly, and we might do that. Before we do that, though, I want to put a trim around this. Now, we had some pine planks here, and we've obviously got pine planks as, I guess, the design of this. So, what do you reckon? Do we do something with the pine again? I mean, we could. I don't really know what we'd do. Oh, is that a new texture for the crushing wheel? I'm not sure. What do you reckon? What are you thinking? What are you guys feeling? I reckon I might go stripped pine log. Thoughts? We've got a bunch of it, apparently. So what I might do is we could do it like that. That might look good. It might also not look good. What will it look like this, though? Is that a good... You know what? I'd say that's not the worst thing I've ever seen. And what if we do a little bit of that? Just as on these corners? Yeah? Not the worst idea? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I'm trying to convince you or I'm trying to convince me. But yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to do a trim around this. And just so that we can get some sections, right? And then from here, what we can probably do is... what's the word I'm looking for? Connect everything up. Alright, so I'm currently going back around and filling in the gaps I've made. It was a full stack. This entire radius is a full stack of stripped logs. No more, no less. I placed the last block down. It was perfect. Identical. So I don't know. I thought that was very interesting. I feel like there's more, isn't there? Like surely there's more than that many blocks. But hey, it worked. It worked. I do need to hoe this up. So here we go. Let's grab a and bam. And then what do I need to do? I need to plant a carrot on it. Let's see if I can get away with doing that. Boom. And we're good. Nice. Okay. Now, once again, not the prettiest thing we've ever seen. Arguably ugly. I think it needs something else around it. I don't think, like... it's not the prettiest thing. I'll be the first to say it. It's not the prettiest thing. I do think, however, that we just need something else around it in like a bigger square almost. Could do stone bricks, honestly. Not the worst idea. Not the worst idea. Let me see what Chisel has to offer. Alright, I'm thinking we try a brick. I was thinking, where was it? It was disordered bricks. Oh, jelly bean doesn't look too bad either though. What was I looking at? This one, disordered tiles. We can sort of... Here's something we could do. What am I trying to say here? Oh, wow. The textures in this biome created by this tree, this is the Enchanted Forest. Very odd. Very odd. Not really sure why, but what we can do here, or what I was going to say we could do here, is we can now get to the point where we can, you know, start exchanging a bunch of stuff. Actually, no, I probably should keep it just normal. So, for example, we can replace all these blocks and sort of see what we're looking at in terms of, I guess, looks, right? Like, does this look nice? Honestly, I think it does. I think it looks nice enough. So, what do you reckon? What we could actually do, now that I'm looking at it a bit more, is we could do a 3x3 path, like a 3-wide path all the way around this out of bricks. We could brick this area and then close that off. You know what? I think this will look really nice. Let me go ahead and do this path. So I'm just going to change this to be 2, so that it's like 3 wide. There we go. And I'm going to sort of just do this around the joint. What? Stone bricks, poison. I'm not responsible for these. I did not place these here. There's no way I placed these here. Stone bricks, poison. Do I even have those? Stone bricks. Stone bricks. Stone bricks. None of these are quote-unquote poison. At chisel. No, I don't. What is this? Okay. Sure. I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure everything's okay there. Alrighty, so we're sort of looking at this now, which still is not complete because I think we need one more border around it. And to be honest, I think we come back to the strip pine. We finish it off with a strip pine all the way around. And I think this will... I mean, already, it looks like an actual... a place, a structure. I think this will look absolutely beautiful. Like, listen. Once again, I mean, you guys have watched me long enough to know that I'm not amazing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not creating masterpieces here, but I am cleaning it up. Okay, it is being cleaned, as we say. So I'm gonna go through here, dig all this out, and do exactly what we did on that part. You know what I'm just now realizing? This bit here, it needs some curvature. I reckon we chuck this in. You know what I mean? We just cut off a nice corner. I think that might have been needed. I think that might bring it together. Hopefully it doesn't look like anything else. I don't think it does. I think we did a good job. So far, we've done pretty good with our buildings. You know what I mean? Like we haven't fallen for any traps. So yeah, I am now going to do this part as I sort of said I would, and yeah, I'll be back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, once again, it's not perfect, and I don't know whether I need these to all be like sideways logs, you know what I mean? Like I get the wood style, or if I need all of these sideways ones to be vertical. I can't really tell. It could also be something as simple as this bit in the middle needing to be, you know, up this and do that. It's possible that that's all that's needed, and then this might look nice. Let's see. I also don't know, have I locked these? They do, yeah, they are locked. Okay, beautiful. But, yeah. Do we think... Because I could very easily replace all of these. Do we think that's needed? I'm going to be honest. I think possibly it is. Yeah, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. It won't be the hardest thing to fix if it doesn't actually look nice. But, you know what? It does look a lot more clean, which I think is what we want. So yeah, I'm going to replace all of these sideways ones with just normal vertical looking ones. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I would say that genuinely, I think this looks pretty nice. It's got a nice little area around it. I'm happy. I'm happy. Okay, so what is left? I mean, I suppose we could clean this up. I don't know if we need to, but we probably should. I'm gonna pick this up. I'm gonna replace it with just a. Can I pick it up with this? Bam. Okay, yep. I made a mess, but it's fine. I'm gonna replace that with just a normal chest, just to get it looking symmetrical. And then what should I put underneath it? Oh, I didn't want to actually do that. I wanted to do. Oh god. Oh god. All right, I went ahead and picked all the chests up so that they can face like outwards. So now let me put all of these pickaxes away. That shouldn't be a problem. Just like 10 chests full. Okay, what sort of flooring do we want to put here? My first question is, does Mahau have any blocks? It has a fog projector. That's not really a block, so not really. Over here for the Mahau, we use what? Mossy cobblestone encased bricks. We could do something again with the mossy cobble. I reckon we do a different type of encased. I'm currently waiting for this to open. Mossy cobble. Let's grab a bunch of this stuff out. What do we want to go for? We could go for the dent. Or do we want to go for something completely unique? No. Indent? Yeah, let's grab this one. See what it is. We obviously don't want to do that. Let's lower this down to be what? This size? That's pretty good. And then I can look through there. Oh, this is pretty much perfect if I place it right there. Here we go. Okay, so what block do we want to do? I think I want to do this one. So let's look down here. Let's place that there. What are we dealing with? How's this going to look? Let's see. Okay. Not too bad. I'd say not too bad at all. What I might do is just make sure that we have like all these edges covered as well. So we'll just do this like so. And then someone taught me a trick. When the textures are messed up like this, I can just press F3 and A, and there we go. Reloads the chunks. Looks a lot better. So, that's fine. Does this need a trim around it? Or is this fine as it is as well? Do I possibly need to connect these up? I don't think so. We definitely could. I mean, if you did a before and after, I think this looks absolutely stunning. Like, even just something as simple as adding stuff over here. Like, for example, I reckon, what's this? Stripped spruce wood. I reckon we could get away with, and I'll grab these woods as well, with using some framed stairs, potentially. Or we can go frame slabs. Ooh, that might be nicer. Let's, break these open. Break these. Okay. As for that stuff there, we'll probably put something else here. But what if I were to do slabs here, and then slabs there, and then these ones go up like that, which I don't think I want. I don't think I want to do that. I think what we want to do is grab the wood and do this. And I think this looks way cleaner. That looks really nice. Then, what do we want to have as a frame? Because we sort of need a frame, don't we? Should I use actual just spruce logs, potentially, as like a bit of a frame? I think I might just do that. You know what? You know what we might be able to get away with? What will we get away with? I was gonna say doing something like this, but that didn't really work the way I wanted it to. It's already not working. If I place this here, like, that's not the worst thing you've ever seen, is it? It's pretty bad. Oh god. You know what? I'll come back with something. Okay. Here's what I've got. So we've obviously got the stripped spruce wood for all the way up here. Then I've just got pretty much spruce wood, you know, around the edges. Not the ugliest thing we've ever built, so I'd say that's a little bit of a success. Nice. I think it's nice and cozy. What else do we have to do? We've done the bee area. That looks beautiful. This I'm happy with. Happy with that. Pretty much. Maybe you could do some work, but I'm pretty happy with it. This thing here, we have not fancied up this, and honestly, we probably need to. How will we fancy it up? I'm thinking we bring the marble back because marble is, yeah. I mean, surely we have to, right? I reckon I grab some marble. I reckon we do chisel it. This is pretty much the whole episode, I think. I'm just going to be making my stuff look better. So if you're down for that, if you want to if you want to see what each part looks like, do stay tuned. What do you reckon? Layers? We can give it a shot. I guess there's no harm doing that. So we've got layers. Let's see. What's this going to look like? You know what? Not the worst thing I've ever seen. Yeah, you know what? I'm on board. I quite like this so far. So how do I want to do this? I mean, obviously we've got to make it symmetrical. that's inevitable. 1, 2, middle, 1, 2, then the walls. Okay, so that should be fine. We can do some of this. That should be good. Let's go ahead and tone this down just a touch. Do some of that. Do some of that. Okay. So far, so good. What next? What do we do for the walls? I don't even know. In fact, how much longer does this have? I guess we can go up to here. I guess that's a good spot to call it. Okay, I've clearly done quite a bit of work on this guy right here. I've got, roof access. That's good. We've gone for the marble layers on the ground. I did marble panels where we replaced, the network transmitters. Could do with some work. We've got dark oak paneling on the walls here. And then the entire thing is framed in braced planks, which automatically make themselves look pretty sweet. So yeah, this whole thing, I mean, once again, hey, it's better than what it was before, which was pretty much nothing, right? So that's good. This recording's already been an hour. It's probably a lot shorter of a video though. Over here, what do I want to do? Honestly, I think we expand out the marble. We marbleize this area over here, possibly give it its own little marble pillar action. And yeah, I'd say that's probably a pretty good play to do here. Okay, I'm feeling pretty confident about this, so I've cut back in. What I've gone for is combining this entire L shape into being a little pillar, little action. I don't think I'm going to put a roof on it, which means I don't really know how it's going to look. Oh, is that? Okay, it's still loading in. So yeah, I don't really know how it's going to look in terms of the roofing. That's a problem that we face quite often on this channel. I don't know how to do roofs. I'm going to have to do a roof class over here sometime soon to figure out exactly how to do this. I'm not going to worry about the stuff that's under there. We can just, listen, we'll forget that there's dirt under there. In terms of this, does it look nice? Yeah, it's not, it's not completely hideous. I'm not a fan of this grass being so close, the one high grass. So yeah. So I reckon a little bit of this goes a long way. I reckon this will look nice. We just obviously need to wait for, what do you call it? We need to wait for the grass to grow back. And then once it does, we're pretty good, I think. This should look not the worst. We'll get rid of that. Oh yeah, the roof. The entire thing here. Do you reckon I go for that same stair strat? I reckon we might as well. I mean, hey, if it works, it works. So I guess I'll do this. Alright, once again, not the prettiest thing, this whole roofing. Do I want to replicate that design just so that it's replicated? No, I don't think we do. This can stay separate. If anything, you could make a case for doing something like that. Don't think so, though. I guess let me know if you think differently. But hey, nice. We've got a roof for this area now. I'm happy. Okay, I'm happy about that. This thing, I think Polly set this up, so this is obviously working to some extent. This area we built around, we obviously didn't build around this, but I believe, it's fine that it's there. I think we could move it. I just don't remember if we actually can. So I'm just going to leave it there. It can chill there. This system, obviously has been decommissioned, but, we've got a roof on it, so that's fine. Okay, we're doing pretty good. over here, we've got a structure around it. Obviously, we'll probably need to build a path up here at some point, but this is where we get like all of our coal and our steel and stuff made, sorry. Our steel, our infused alloys, all of that sort of stuff. This guy's obviously got his own structure. The SPS. The SPS could do with an area around it. We need to figure out a new area for the dragons. That's something that's going to happen too. What else is there? I know that there's this. I mean... okay, yeah. No, but then I have to deal with that. I want to make this look good, but I don't want to have to deal with this. I don't want to have to deal with any of this. Oh my god. How did I let this happen? This is horrendous. Oh. Alright, I'll tell you what. I think I'm happy for this episode. I'm gonna wrap it up here with what we did. Because obviously, like this has been now for me, but it's probably a lot shorter for you. So let me know if you... I mean, obviously... I pretty much go based on views as to whether or not you guys like the video or not, and watch time and stuff like that. But do let me know if you did enjoy this and you enjoy... You might not necessarily enjoy the video, but if you enjoy me cleaning up stuff and making it look nice, I can do that off camera, I guess, if we want that to be done. But hey, I think we've done some pretty good work here. I'm really happy with how this turned out. This looks nice as well. What else did we do? This, pretty cool, pretty nice, pretty sleek. And then what did we do recently? What, just that? Is that the last one? we didn't do two. Oh no, we did this as well. Yeah, we did this room, which, hey, pretty nice, pretty nice. We're getting there. Okay, we're getting there. Just slowly but surely. Like, okay, hold on. Let's take a step back. This actually doesn't look too bad. Like, that's beautiful. Obviously, those are, rendered out or whatever. We can sort of come back over here to see how they look, but I think we're getting quite a bit done. Possibly our base needs some work. Ignore the holes in the ground. Mainly behind here. There's like floating stars and stuff. Not sure. Let me know, let me know specifically what... Like, when I do another one of these videos, whenever it is, whether it's the next video or like, a week from now or a month from now, let me know what building or structure you want to see me deal with. Because we've got quite a bit going on. In terms of inland, there's this over here. This is our Mycelial Generators, which horrifically... they're not set up currently, I believe. Like, I mean, these coordinates are here, but I don't think they're actually here yet. Like, look, it's talking about, like, x400, negative 400. We're in the 2000s, so, like, this was from the previous map, and I still haven't, like, re-hooked this stuff up. We could do that. That's possible, or I could just, pick it up. And then there's also this over here. This was our chemical crystallizers with the slurries, and it was for like ore multiplying, right? We've obviously got infinite ore, but as a system, if you're not at the point where you have infinite ore, you might want to know how to do this stuff. So it's currently not hooked up either. It was from the previous map, so this is another thing where we could have another crack at it. Aside from that, though, some of this stuff, yeah, just a little bit more cleaning up needs to be done, but we've made some pretty good progress. I'm really happy with how this whole area of the map looks now. This is pretty beautiful. I'm quite happy. Let me know if we should try and path them up, or if they look better disconnected. Because, honestly, this path right here is quite hideous, to be completely honest with you. It might look better disconnected. But yeah, I think we will wrap it up here. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you to everyone who's liked and subscribed. That stuff's helped me out big time, and we're growing like crazy. So thank you guys so much. Thank you to everyone who's watched the ads on the videos. That stuff helps me out big time as well. Thank you to our donators: Oracle, Skeletor Jacob, Oathis, Derpy Snow Luna, Caden, Pyro2K1, Neep Noop, vrifty, and Mugs. Thank you guys so much. And thank you to our channel members: Galzio2, Caden, Mugs, vrifty, Tacoolist, William, and Victoria. Thank you guys so much, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next one, and possibly, I think the day after this comes out, we might have a new series, okay, and a new server, and it might be pretty cool, okay, so do stay tuned for that. Obviously, it'll be a public one for everyone to join via the Discord, linked in the description, so do stay tuned for that, and yeah, you might have, judging by my analytics, you guys have already been watching this mod pack. I haven't started it yet. So there's my little clue, I guess. You guys can guess the rest. I mean, you only really got a day to guess, but yeah. Also, just before we completely wrap up, once again, Distant Horizons. That's the mod I have at the moment. It provides visual glitches like that, but if I turn it off, I currently don't have it configured, and I don't have the ability to configure it, but there's a button I can press to stop it from rendering what the mod renders, and that stuff would just be, it'd be white. It'd be gone. It'd be like that stuff over there, just nothing. Because I've got my render distance at 4, and we can see all the way over there. And like, apart from the pink dots everywhere, which are from the feral flare lanterns, it looks very beautiful from a distance. And even then, you can't really notice the pink from a distance. That, like, this is beautiful. Like, look at this entire just... Isn't that awesome? I think that's pretty awesome. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.